Hey, people. Halfway through the first month of 2019, sitting here watching El Rey Network, Kung Fu Sundays, The Ten Tigers of Guangdong. It's based off a true story during the Qing Dynasty of China. What you guys doing today? Well, we've got our first measurable snow of the season. Okay, didn't get any for Christmas. Got it this weekend, actually yesterday. Let's go out and see. Take a check out and see what's going on with this thing. Measurable snow. Let me see something. Okay, look at this. Measurable snow this season, folks. Look at this. Out in Columbus, Ohio. It's nighttime now. Yes, I was out here. Did some shoveling. Neighbors. Yeah, car still covered. Measurable. I don't even know how much we got, to be honest with you. But measurable snow. Anyway. So. Hey, cuz, what's going on? I saw you call me yesterday, but you didn't leave a message, so I guess you didn't want much. Nothing. What's going on? It's talking about we just got our first measurable snow of the season. What's happening? What's happening in Florida? It's crazy. Crazy. I think we probably got 4 or 5 inches here. I don't know. I haven't heard. So, got all the Christmas stuff down. Mano's back. 78 degrees here. Oh, yeah, quit. I understand. Still got Christmas stuff around, but most of it's down. 78 degrees there. Okay, cool. That's cool. Talking to a friend of mine, Eddie. He lives in Venice, in the Tampa area. He said it was 34 Friday night. So, I don't know. What's going on with the temperatures there in Florida? They fluctuate 34 at night. Yeah, you probably got them good during the day, but damn, during the nighttime, I don't know. That much difference in Tampa than where you're at? What was going on? Like I said, you called me. I saw you called, or was that an accident? So I saw you call. I was going to call you back, but I didn't see it until later. So, crazy. Yeah, 2019, folks. Wow. These years are going by fast. I'll be joining the 60s Club in May. Right. Yeah, he's on, West Coast of that. So, why is there a big difference in Tampa for where you were out near the Fort Lauderdale area? But it was at night in the evening, so when I talked to him. So, wasn't during the day. I don't know what the temperature was during the day. Oh, it's calling to say hi. Okay. Yeah, when I saw that you called, it was later. So I didn't call. That's why I didn't call you back. And I got busy taking down more Christmas stuff, cooking, cleaning, doing laundry. You know how that goes. That's my Sunday to do a lot of these things. I do this on Sunday. Plus got another computer. Haven't said I got a Mac. That was a Christmas gift for the household this year. Yep, I needed another computer. I still got my Windows. I got 3, 4 computers really now. 5 hours difference there? Oh, okay. Getting ready to do some things in business this year, scale up. And I needed a Mac to finish my book. There's some software I can use on the Mac that I couldn't use on Windows, so getting ready to have another book come out pretty soon. I was going to have it done this year, but no, things got in the way. Couldn't get it out this year. Couldn't finish it. Needed some more research done, and then ran into the holiday. So you know how that goes. Probably a good thing. This is going to be a real depth in research on things that I want to share. So I've been the one that I put out last year before last, has been selling overseas better. So it's just one of those things, you know. But what I want to talk to you tonight, people, about whoever's on here, else's might be on here. One of the founders in the profession that I belong to, part of one of the professions I belong to, Dexter Yeager. He passed away almost a week ago. A week ago tomorrow. He's known as the grandfather of direct sales. He was probably the biggest, most successful direct sales business owner out there, especially within the Amway profession, culture, or whatever. He passed away. Yeah, that was a Monday. It was last Monday. It'd be a week ago. I'm dedicated all this stuff to him. I remember seeing him or sitting at a table with him and his wife at a conference. Ooh, it's probably been 10 years ago, I think, and it was in D.C. He was a pretty cool guy, you know. Even though I didn't agree on his politics, but that's here nor there. Okay. What I learned from him is just about being an entrepreneur. Okay. He always said that a Yeager was never a person that will work for someone, and you know, I understand that, especially what's going on now with the government shutdown going on almost a month. People, a month. How these people expect to make a living? Well, you know what? I've always said never put all your eggs in one basket, and this has proven my point about the government, people getting these government jobs. You know, it's crazy. Okay, you too, cuz I love you. Take care. Be well. We'll talk later. One of the biggest things that I always said about what's going on in direct sales and or actually not, I'll get to the direct sales, not the direct sales, but people need to be aware of. People need to be aware of what can happen. You know, this, you know, at one time there was always this consensus of about a safe, secure job when you got with the government. That is no more a viable talking point. We can see that now with all these people being affected by this shutdown. People are at the brink of maybe losing homes, can't get child care, not getting just a lot of different things. And the one thing you got to realize that you can't depend on things that you don't control, that you don't own. And one of the biggest talking points I keep saying to folks and want to stress more and more in 2019 is develop something that you can control, you can control your income from, not you controlled by. Like so many of us, especially brown folks, are so caught up in having these government jobs or whatever, and the people, you know, there's some people say, well, they weren't affected. You may not be affected now, but what if this thing goes on longer? Because if it goes on longer, everybody's going to be affected. You know, now, the one thing that's happening, they're saying that, and we've already been having problems with this, is inspection of our produce. Okay, we've already had outbreaks of listeria, E. coli, and stuff in our food supply. Now, they're not having enough people to inspect our foods because of the shutdown. I mean, you know, this is kind of stupid. And both sides are playing this game with the American people. And people ain't going to sit around here waiting for them to do something. it may cause something that they may not be able to handle, an uprising. And they need to do something. Because this fool that's in the White House ain't doing much but causing havoc to everybody. Okay, everybody. And this is going to be another effect which could result in our economy going into a recession or worse because of this asshole. Yes, you right. I said it, an asshole. This is the most asinine president that I've ever seen in my time period that's been in office. I didn't really care for him when he was on The Apprentice. Really. To tell you the truth, there was something about him. Now, I really don't usually judge about people that I've never met, but there was something you can tell about certain people's aura. Something was not right. And I mean, I'm not too far off. They need to implement a 25th Amendment because there's something wrong. But you know what? I think in a month and a half, we're going to hear about a lot of shit that I've always kind of thought was getting ready to happen. And it's going to change the game. And they're going to have to do something about this whole GOP leadership. They're not right. And it's more than just, only way why you would protect somebody like this unless you're paid off. You got to be getting something from it. That's the only reason why. Hello, Angela. What's going on? That's the only reason why you would protect somebody like that. You have to get some kind of benefit from it. There's no reason why you would. And like I said, with this is going on in 2019 is not starting off too good for some people because it's starting off with this shutdown that happened right before Christmas. And it's going into the new year. And a lot of people don't want to start out the new year struggling with their finances. They were probably always struggling already. Now we got to deal with worrying about whether our food is going to be inspected thoroughly. And, it's become now, he talked about border security. How much border security are you going to have now when you shut down the government? You have made the country more vulnerable by the actions that you take by this bullshit about a fucking wall. That's bullshit. He's talking all this shit about border security, and the country's more vulnerable now because of the stuff that he's done on shutting down the government, which will affect all kinds of security in the U.S. You made the U.S. more vulnerable to terrorist attacks. See, he did. You know what? I don't know if anybody remembers. He did say something about wanting to try to create some kind of event. Well, this is not the way to create an event because all you're doing, when you start affecting your own base and they can't pay their bills, you're not going to be able to talk any shit to convince them to join together with you because you initially put everybody in harm's way. Now, Mitch McConnell and his turtle ass could sign off on this shit and they could end it, but they need to do something about him. See, it's just this GOP leadership. If the Dems would have won the Senate, then they could have just overran his ass and opened the shit up. It wouldn't have been down so long. But, we got to deal with this fucked up ass GOP Senate. Contrary to what people want to believe, saying what I heard some people say, well, doesn't matter who's in that White House or because no matter, it's not going to fit. It will. Look, I'm going to say this to all you people out here, all you small business owners, if you don't have customer base that can afford to buy your products, that will affect you. Okay? Let's don't get egotistical about how things don't affect you. Everything affects you as a business owner if your customer base can't afford to buy your products. Say, for instance, you got a lot of people, like I said, they're in the government or being affected by this shutdown. If they can't afford to buy your product, it affects your economy, people. Let's don't get this burr up our ass like it's not gonna affect you, because it does. It will affect you. It will affect you business wise. I mean, and it will affect some people starting out, because if you don't have no customer base, you have no business. Plain and simple, folks. Let's quit getting egotistical. I hear so many these some of these online people, network marketers, small business people act like, well, it don't matter who's in it. Well, it does matter. If you're living in a country, you talking about the free and all this other stuff, and you can't do business the way you used to because your customer base can't afford it, that affects your bottom line. Now, if you got other businesses too that are kicking off residual income, that's fine, but I'm talking about the people who are starting off. Talking about all those kind of people. And even the ones that are, you don't know where it's all going to lead to. Because when people can't afford to do certain things, they're going to redirect their funds and services to other things that's going to sustain them. Oh, breaking news. Trump reports may trigger subpoena. I just got the thing from Smart News. It's an app that I have on my phone. Well, they need to. They need to subpoena this son bitch and end all this bullshit, because it's getting to a point. It's getting to a head that they're not going to be able to sustain a lot of shit if they don't do something about it. It's crazy. It really is. I'm here cooking. Let's see, some chicken wings. Let me see how these things going. Yeah, look like they're going pretty well. Some mashed potatoes on the stove, green beans. Yeah, they're looking pretty good. I say they'd be done in another 30, 45 minutes. What are you guys having for dinner? I'm gonna put a certain glaze I had left over from Christmas. I froze, put on it when they're about to come out. What I used I had Cornish hens. All the Christmas stuff was down, man. You put all this Christmas stuff up, and then you gotta take it down. I had to leave the stuff up after New Year's, almost a week after New Year's, because it takes a lot of work to put all this shit up, and then you get it up like for one day and taking it down like that. Hell no, that's a lot of work. Still got some stuff up on the mantle right there. That's some crystal looking. That's some Christmas stuff too, So, yeah, still got Christmas stuff. What is these things called? I can't remember. What are they called? Them little soldiers. Well, they're still up. So, it's crazy. And as I said, we got this first snow of the season. Wasn't looking forward to that. Nadia, ¿cómo estás? Feliz Año Nuevo. I'm not into this snow thing, people. I thought we was gonna maybe miss the bullet on this. Not. We didn't miss the bullet. We got some snow. I don't know if anybody know how much we got in the Columbus area. Hadn't heard. What time is it? 6:22. Maybe I need to put on the news. Where's the thing? I'm watching this martial art movie on El Rey Network called The 10 Tigers of Guangdong. Yeah, I grew up watching these things when I was younger. They're still around. They're still entertaining. These are highly skilled athletes that do some of these things in these movies. You don't see any American action stars that are able to do some of this stuff. So let me see something. What's going on? See what's going on in the news. because I didn't see how much totals of snow we got, and I don't know what the totals we got. So it's crazy. CNN, Mario Kondo new Netflix series has become cleaning closets. I don't know, something. I got this app that gives me information, especially on news, entertainment, on about what's going on. That's all. So when I do Facebook Live, sometime I can tell what's going on. I get alerts on my phone. I think I'm gonna upgrade my phone pretty soon. Maybe wait till spring. I don't know. Soon. I just got, like I was talking about, just got another computer for Christmas. Running with the Mac right now. I haven't set it up yet. I still got Windows computers because I don't want to let go of those because there's certain softwares that Mac doesn't use. It's not compatible. So keep my Windows. I got a Windows laptop. I need to upgrade a desktop that I have too to Windows 10. So. But like I was talking earlier, people, 2019, we're almost halfway through. And like I said, I'm dedicating this whole thing to a mentor of mine. His name was Dexter Yeager, who passed away last Monday, almost a week ago. It'll be a week ago tomorrow. He's one of the grandfathers, they say the grandfather of direct sales. He's one of the biggest, successful direct salesperson in the Amway Corporation. He passed away last Monday. It's a lot of them have passed away. One of the other ones that I know mentor was Don Storms, who passed away last March. So this is for anybody who's in the direct sales, who knows these people and knows about them. They're good people. Like I said, Dexter knew him. I had dinner with him about 10 years ago. At him and his wife, we were sitting at his table at a conference, talked with him. I didn't agree with his politics, okay? But that's beside the point. Like I was saying, and you can't agree with everything. But I learned a lot from him about business, okay? Besides all that. But like I said, just dedicating this video to him, and condolences to his family and all the people who were associated with him in the direct sales profession. But we got 2019. For some, it's not starting out too great, folks. It's not starting out too great with this shutdown, folks. I never worked for the government. Probably didn't have the idealistic attitude to work for a federal government or any government entity. Okay? Never got callbacks from them and took tests. Some of the tests I didn't pass because I think they were biased. Because of the way I think. And this way of thinking, it did not be congruent for what I think a lot of people wanted you to be. That's another topic. And a lot of folks are being shafted now, thinking that they have all this security, and the federal government is not secure. There's no such thing as a secure position anywhere, folks. Let's just cut that mess right out today for 2019. Unless you control it by being business ownership or through that aspects, you don't have any security in it. One of the things people always talk to me about, but everybody can't be a business owner. Well, that ain't true. Before the industrial age, we had what we call the farming age, okay? Most people did not go. There was no such thing as going to a job. People worked on farms. See, a lot of people don't understand it because they have no sense of history, okay? How economies and stuff were done was through barter system, okay? Businesses bartered amongst each other. That's how the economy went. We didn't have anything so-called going to a job until what they call the industrial age started happening until like the late part of the 19th century, okay? So understand there was a time where people didn't go to jobs. This is why folks had big families back then, because they ran farms. Those farms were used to sell to other people, whatever produce or services that you had. That's how the economies were done. So when you say that everybody can't be a business owner, it's not that everybody can't be, especially in this tech age. It's just that everybody won't be. Okay? It's never that everybody can't, it's everybody won't. There's a difference. When you understand that, then you'll have different talking points and different thought processes about everything. Okay? Everybody won't do it. Because we've been so geared towards going to a job, working for somebody else. That's why. Okay? It's hard to break habits unless you're, and it's hard to break habits sometimes when you're educated about why you are struggling. Some people just don't have the, I don't know if it's somebody, people are so people will hang on to stuff even if they know it's bad for them, if it's not going to do any good. It's like a relationship. People will hang on to a relationship that knowing that's not doing them any good. It's because they know that. They, even though they know it's no good, they'll hang on to it because that's all they know. Even when they know, it's in their face, they know. Yeah, Greg Beasley, cousin of mine. Yeah, Ben Carson is a joke. It's like a bad relationship. Jobs, in a sense today, people that are in jobs, they hate their jobs, they're like a bad relationship to most people. They know they're not doing them to go. They know it's making them sick, but they still hang on to it because that's all they know. And that's all they care to know, and that's all they want to figure out. Oh, Johnny, I'll tag him. What's up, man? Oh, Yanni, Facebook just had me tag a friend of mine. I don't know what that's about. Facebook is trying to do some things. There's a lot of changes that have been going on Facebook, and especially the mobile technology. They're adding a lot of different tools to help you market better. This is why I said if people really understood what they could do to get out of their jobs, they would do it today. Because, today is going to be this time period. We're going into a new decade, folks. And technology is being so fierce and changing and upgrading that there's no excuse why you can't have a business of your own. You don't need no bank. Or like I keep saying, the internet has changed the game with anything that you want to do. I was listening to Gary Vaynerchuk, who was talking about, the days of the internet, and now that changed the marketing and retail. What's getting ready to happen now in the financial world is the cryptocurrency and the blockchain. A lot of y'all probably don't know that much about that, but that's going to be changing the way we do banking. That's going to be the way how we transfer currency monies or whatever. And it's happening today in front of you, whether you like it or not, is irrelevant. It's just like retail sales has gone up. This is why stores like Sears is closing. What's the other one? Stores that's closed. The video store. There's a video store that closed that because they couldn't adapt to the changing market like they did with Netflix that took over. All these disruptions, people. If you can't understand that, you'll always be behind the eight ball, and you'll be always wondering what happened because you didn't keep aware of the disruption. There's always going to be disruptions. There's always been disruptions. There's always been technologies that disrupted the marketplace, and it's going to continue to be that way. I hear people talking about the artificial intelligence thing. But one thing people are going to have to learn about artificial intelligence is still programmed based off of human interaction. Okay? That's why they call it artificial intelligence. Okay? It's just that you're going to have to learn different skill sets to be competitive in the market. It's like anything, folks. In the days they're talking about you couldn't get a good job unless you had a college degree. Now that's not the consensus. Okay, you need to learn different social skill sets to be competitive in the marketplace. leveraging internet. And that doesn't take a college degree anymore. College degrees are really passe in the marketplace. Okay? This is why you got almost a debt of $1 trillion in student loans, because now people are not using their degrees. The businesses are not hiring folks, and then they want to stop you from getting a job because you defaulted on a student loan. So what kind of bullshit is that? So people might as well understand something here. Okay? You're able to control your income through mediums like this. Okay? If you understood the power, the leveraging factor of doing it. The new money is information, folks. Getting that information to the right folks, educating the right people, letting the right people hear what you have to say, and let them make the decision whether they want to join you or not. I got tools, I got services, I got resources that people can get a hold of if they reach out. I don't know why people are so scared. Because it's going to be one day, and maybe soon, that you're going to need to do this. See, we got resources now. We could compete with the big conglomerate companies, Coca-Cola, Sears, all those things. Because, hey, we see Sears going out of business. They can't compete no more. They can't compete. And the changeover that's happened is because all the softwares, tools are geared toward what we call a solopreneur, the entrepreneur from home. The home-based business stuff, all your softwares, all the stuff is geared towards that. Even the website per se is not a big commodity anymore. What we do what we put together are called marketing funnels. Okay? The only companies that usually use these big websites are your big companies. These big companies, because this be hard for them to change over. But even those don't understand, because big websites, like, they take a lot of data. It's very expensive. Very expensive to maintain those. I had a friend ask me about maintaining a website before, and I said, look, I don't know what you want to do, but you need to understand about using marketing funnels. I can help with that if you want to. You know, it's like anything else. People, you tell people about certain things, and I don't know if it goes over their head or they're just not. But if you're not sure, then why come asking me? I don't know. I still don't get this thing about people gotta hear and see things 3 and 4 times to make a decision about. If you're calling somebody about certain things, about certain aspects, about what to do with certain, why does it take? Is if you call that person for a reason. You didn't call that person just to be out of the blue. You called that person for a reason because you knew they were kind of an expert or knew what they were talking about or had the experience doing it. So what is your problem? I don't get that. I don't get why it take you 3 or 4 times. If you're ready to make a move, let's do something. Okay? It doesn't take 3 and 4 times to hear something if you're truly want to do, or are you just full of shit? You just looking. See, there's a difference between if you're just looking and you're full of shit, or you're ready to make a move. I'm personally, as a business owner, only looking for people that want to make a move with me, that understand where I'm coming from. I'm not looking for the people that are just looking to full of shit. I ain't got time to deal with those, okay? Life's too short. Like I said, this year I'm going to be turning 60. There's going to be a lot of damn things in my life I'm going to be letting go, turning around, stopping, ain't going to deal with. I'm cutting out a lot of the dumb shit. I don't have time for it. You get me? I don't know how long I'm going to be here. And I ain't got time for everybody's insecurities, bullshit, and innuendos and all that stuff. I don't have time for it. Okay? Either you understand, you with me or not. Ain't no middle ground with that. Either you do or you don't. Okay? It's 2019. You got to set a precedence of what you want in the world, where you want to make your mark in the world. And if you're not happy with what you're doing, make a change, people. Because if you don't make a change, ain't nobody else going to make a change for you. It's up to you. This is your life. Your parents, it ain't their deal. It ain't your husband's deal. It ain't your boyfriend's deal. It ain't your child's deal, and your child ain't your parents' deal. It's all on you whether you want to make a difference in your life. And I'm going to end this like I end all my videos on Sunset Sundays, that You don't let you stress yourself out at a place to make you a victim of the heart attack rate go up between now and Monday morning, because that's what happens, because 98% of you guys hate your job and you're stressed out having to deal with that fool, that boss, that company, the political bullshit that you have to deal with every Monday morning, and you hate it on Sunday night because you got to go in there and deal it. And then this Sunday, you got to go trenching through the snow, weather, and then have to deal with that. And then they're going to try to jump on your shit if you're late. And I was like, motherfucker, don't you see that it's snowing out here? I'm not rushing to nobody. If it's not life-threatening, fuck y'all. I am not rushing to no damn place that great to be on time nowhere, no matter what it is. It ain't worth it. That's why I choose what I do, and that's why I'm working so hard to keep away from that shit. Because I'm not having that bullshit. People are crazy, busting their ass, something they don't own, to get yelled at because you are a minute late. Fuck, best of my head, fuck y'all. Fuck them bosses that are acting like that. I'm serious. I could never go back to that shit. Just because of that attitude, the political things that they do. And just look what's going on in our country today. We got all these people stressed out. Because they don't have a job. Because they're either going to work. I don't put it this way. I ain't going to work for nobody that ain't paying me. Fuck y'all. That's what I told you. Y'all fired me. Fuck y'all. I'm not going back to no damn work that y'all ain't paying me about. Because it ain't my fault that this nigga in the White House is doing what he's doing. You heard me. I said this nigga in the White House doing what he's doing, okay? With that being said, I hope you got value from what I'm talking about. Don't be stressed out, people. Don't let these places do that. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It'll never be worth it. If you're interested in things that I have to do, what I'm doing, what I'm saying, tag me, inbox me on my pages, either on here or my fan page. I'm here to help. If you're interested, if you're truly interested, if you're not, don't waste my time, okay? That being said, hope you got value on the Sunset Sunday, halfway through January in 2019. Take care, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.